Yeah, I
Huh.
guess.
Hi, welcome to the Lunch Break Podcast.
I'm Joe.
I'm Max.
I'm Josh.
I'm Gabe.
Wait, where's Keith? We
Keith
fucked up.
Keith dipped
Uh,
today.
That's
Keith
totally
fucking died.
Gabe's fault.
Keith
Gabe
is
should
out
have been
sick.
Keith.
Yeah.
Are we still doing names or are we faking? Like, are we done with this stupid gag?
I
No,
want to
okay.
be done.
we're done with the
I
bit.
don't like this bit anymore. I
Yeah,
never
this
liked
bit's
it to
stupid.
begin with.
You know what isn't stupid? Switching to
What?
Geico to save 15% or more on car insurance.
It's so
Copyright.
sad that some children today will not be able to save 15% on car insurance with Geico.
I saw this thing, I forgot, probably on Instagram. It was saying, like, there's probably a conspiracy between the Geico lizard and Godzilla. Godzilla wrecks stuff, Geico lizard pays out people's, whatever it is, insurance claims. And I believe it. Sure, they might not be real, but I think it happened.
Alright.
I don't know, just a weird
Who
thing I
says
wanted
it
to bring up.
has to be real to be real?
Physics?
True.
I don't understand
No.
physics, like... Is it just, like, the science of how things work?
It's the science behind reality.
But how can we prove reality is real?
I don't fucking
With
know.
physics? That's like...
Yeah.
But that's a paradox, then.
Ignore it.
If you
Otherwise
think about it,
you'll have
life's
your
a
head hurt.
paradox.
It is a paradox.
Elaborate.
It has a name. I forgot it.
The
What
life
it is.
paradox?
I don't remember what the name of it. I don't even remember how it's a paradox. I just remember that it is.
I've never heard of a life paradox.
Damn.
We were supposed to... Oh yeah, never mind, I can't talk about that, because stupid Vincent didn't show up. I
Yeah.
wanted to have a whole conversation with him, but... And I was gonna ask for your guys' input, but... Motherfucker didn't show up. We gave him
Damn.
2 days' notice.
This
Was
is
it
so
2 days?
sad.
Well, technically we tell him every week. At least I do. We need we need a system.
We need a
Like
schedule.
a schedule. Yeah. It's like on Tuesdays. Well, not Tuesday. Like we plan on recording on a Monday or something. Keith has to show up. Josh has to show up. And then we could figure out between like Gabe and Max or something. But then like if we're gonna record on a Saturday, oh well, Keith doesn't have to show up at all or whatever. Just a kind of schedule.
Yeah.
Even
So
even a
so it's
loose
like
one would work.
diverse every few episodes instead of
Yeah,
just
because
the same 4 people.
I've missed maybe like 3 podcasts in the entire like time we've been doing this.
Yeah.
But Max has missed like half.
I've missed a couple. Actually, I've missed a lot. Back when I was in... What's it called? The fucking...
School?
Deca.
Oh,
Deca.
Deca. What even
The-
was Deca?
Basically just financial bullshit. Snack bar! There we go.
Oh yeah.
Took long
You
enough
got
to remember.
do your job at the snack bar, and that's the only reason that you got a Switch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you get paid for that, right? Like,
Yeah,
how much?
200. I mean, if you show up like every day and do everything without getting extra hours, $200. If you do like extra hours and stuff, it can be up to 300, and that's per semester, by the way.
Oh, per semester? Do you get it all at once, or is it like an hourly thing?
All at once at the end of the semester.
Damn.
Huh.
I mean, I didn't get my thing at the end of the semester because I left.
Well, that's kind of on your parents' fault. You could have made $200 right there if you
No,
stayed
I
an
didn't.
extra,
I
what,
know.
a month
I
or two?
chose to leave because I didn't want to deal with that shit anymore.
Deca?
No,
Oh, was it the
School.
constant bullying of your peers?
the constant bullying, the fact that the schools didn't know how to deal with people who were going through trauma, my dad being a dick.
I mean, that's just
Everyone
schools in
everyone
general.
has trauma.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
I
like
just
schools,
I
you can't really blame schools for that.
Also, by
Oh,
the way,
yeah.
if I started homeschooling when I was in freshman, I'd probably already be in my first year of college by now.
Mr. Fancy
Like,
Pants College. Think you're
well, I'm just
so
saying,
cool.
that's how baby easy the GED questions are.
God damn.
Alright.
Well, no, wait, no, it's GED.
All right.
What do you guys want to talk about?
You want to talk about hypotheticals or something?
Isn't that
Sure, why
like
not?
Max's thing?
No, like,
We all have. He didn't invent hypotheticals.
yeah. I'm
Of
talking
course he
about,
didn't.
like, the whole $1 million but hypotheticals.
Oh fuck yeah! You know this is
Uh,
my specialty.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, if anyone's listening, I did not invent $1 million, but I'm good at it. I just don't want to get copyright claimed by fucking Rooster Teeth.
Can
Anyway.
they do that for
Well, because
Like-
yeah, they own it.
basically a board game?
Well, it's because
Rooster
it's not a
Teeths
board
are
game.
assholes.
Okay, first of all, fuck you. It used because technically one of the people Gavin Free created the game when he was an Achievement Hunter, pretty much. Then he started. Well, I don't really want to say he started, but he made it an official Rooster Teeth show, where like there were 3 people, then like they acted out the $1 million but questions, and then they
Alright,
made it an
question.
actual board game.
Why are you saying fuck you?
Because you said Rooster Teeth are assholes.
They are
Literally-
assholes.
No.
Really?
How?
What about that art competition, huh?
What art
What,
competition?
the one for the Grim?
Yeah.
Did you not win or something? So you're angry?
No, I didn't enter something. But did you not see the whole all the shit that went down with the Wendigo Grim?
That was because of random people. That wasn't because of
Yeah,
Rooster
that's
Teeth.
not Rooster Teeth's fault.
That was random people getting butthurt and being like, "You can't add this because of it. It's influencing a culture that we don't want."
Actually, there's a lot more to it because I went and got bored and watched it. Also, Rooster Teeth was.
You watched what? An official, someone like from Rooster Teeth making a video, or someone giving their opinion?
Neither.
Then what
What'd
did
you
you
watch?
watch?
I watched or less of watched and more of researched everything that went down in a timeline.
Well, that's not watching.
I'm bad at describing things, and you know that.
Well, it's not. It's about describing stuff. It's more by using correct grammar. Say you researched it. Then, if you say you watched, it makes it sound like you watched like a 10-minute video.
You are attacking the person, not the argument.
All right. Well, I'm just. Well, if you want to have a talk about the argument, we can. I'm just saying. Use correct grammar.
That's funny coming from the person who screws up Hobbit.
Okay, that's different. I spelt it wrong because I never even watched the fucking movie, and I missed a B. That's different from like using the wrong there.
Josh.
What?
What?
He called you out for using the wrong there.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. I'm fucking stupid.
Learn your theirs, Josh.
There
I
are
know
3
that.
of
I
them.
know them. I just get confused sometimes, and then I'm too
Of
lazy
course.
to go back and correct myself.
You get confused by something second graders learn.
You know what? Fuck you.
All right. Anyway, back to the argument.
I've lost interest already.
All right, but there's some pretty shitty Rooster Teeth people, like Ryan Haywood. Like the people there can be shitty. The company itself, I think, is pretty great. The channel itself, pretty
Rooster
great.
Teeth is a company?
Yeah, it's owned by
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
Huh.
Well, it's not.
You didn't
well,
know that?
I'm pretty
I
sure
didn't
they
expect you
started
to
out
know,
as
it
a
is pretty
YouTube
new.
channel and developed into a company, right?
Well, because they technically started out as like their own website with redversusblue.com.
Yeah.
Then they put that on YouTube. Then they started like making videos based on stuff at the office. Then that devolved into smaller channels like Achievement Hunter,
Yeah.
and then that built on to the whole Rooster Teeth brand.
Weird.
Gotcha.
Well, it's not really. It's technically, yeah. It's like if you understand how companies work, there's smaller things after, like, kind of hard to explain. But yeah, it's not really that hard to understand.
Less controversial topic. If you could have a quirk from My Hero Academia, whose would you want?
And
Any
like
of
A
them?
pre-existing quirk.
any pre-existing?
Yeah.
Any of them, or
I mean, within reason. You can't go like, I want all for one.
Well, that's a quirk.
That's a quirk.
I mean, yeah, but it's the quirk that just lets you get away with anything and have all the quirks.
It's the
It's like
quirk that if I
killing-
take it, you're not having your quirk anymore.
Well, no, what I'm saying though is like when you ask if you could have a partner Pokemon, who would you want? It's like
Ash.
saying Ditto because then you have all the Pokemon. It's not.
Yes, that is a
answering
very
the
that is a
question.
valid answer. It's like Green
You
from the
know what
manga.
I'm
Her partner
saying.
was a Ditto.
I fucking
Oh wait, she did have a Ditto, didn't she?
Yeah,
hate you both.
I forgot.
Pokemon manga was fucked up. I remember there was a part of it. What's his name? The guy with the blue. His Charizard, not Charizard, Charmeleon literally cut an Arbok in half.
Yeah, it cut off his head.
Yeah, like
It's
I wish they
gruesome.
put that in the kids show.
And I'm just like,
Anyways,
we need a like the manga made into an anime adaptation because that would be fucking epic.
I feel like they tried with what was the one with
Origins?
like folk?
Pokemon
Yeah,
Origins.
Origins. They tried with that, but it was still a bit too kid friendly.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
mean,
back to your.
he didn't kill his Raticate.
He didn't kill Eradicate at all. I'm tired of that fucking theory. Eradicate isn't dead. It's weak, so he put it away. Same way other people do.
Shh.
Then why
Dread
is he in
killed
a
the Raticate.
graveyard? Woo.
Ooh, oh, it's a fucking graveyard. Tell me you've never been to a cemetery before.
I've never been in a cemetery before.
You've never been to a cemetery.
Nope.
Even I've
Where
been
do
to
you-
a cemetery.
What do you do for funerals?
I don't go.
So you don't visit like loved ones' graves.
No one in my family who I actually cared about has died.
Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. You're Mr.
most-
Lucky.
The most recent family death of my knowledge was my great-grandfather, who I met exactly twice.
Well, I guess your family's fucking immortal then.
I would disagree, but I can't.
Oh,
Someone left. Was it Joe?
Probably Joe. Anyway, I guess back to the quirk question. Half hot, half cold's pretty cool.
True.
yeah.
Or
What about you?
explosion.
I've got to think
Josh?
about that for a bit.
Well, I have like a whole list. I'd have to think about like each one of them critically.
Yeah.
Cause like on the top of my list, obviously not all for one, one for all.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I don't. I'm a pretty strong person, but I feel like my body's not ready to handle that. So I would probably like fucking die. I think explosion would be pretty cool, but like the whole arms, like you can only use it a certain number of times before your arms start to hurt. Like that's also pretty bad. But for half hot, half cold, I don't. As long as you use both, I don't really see a downside.
True. Like,
Yeah.
as long as you're not, like, hating on yourself and not using one of your sides.
Yeah,
So you have the
exactly.
proper
Freezing
control.
to death or fucking burning your limbs off.
Well, you'd have to be kind of fucking stupid to freeze to death using half hot, half cold.
True.
I mean,
It's like, oh, you know, I'm on fire.
Fire side for like
Yeah,
the first.
Well, that's because he was
season and a
because he was
half.
an
he didn't use his
edgelord.
fight. I mean, in the originals, or in the first season, he's like, he doesn't use it for combat, but he still uses it.
Yeah, he used it
Oh,
to
yeah. That's true.
after he
And then he
froze the whole
just-
building.
Yeah.
And then before
he
his
actually
revelation
froze
of
what's his
using
name.
it for fighting, he completely stopped using it, which was dumb. Oh no, my dad's here.
Do you know what? Wait, in real life?
No.
Okay, I thought they were just like I was gonna be like, oh, I can't curse anymore.
No,
Now that I
I'm
think
wearing
about it-
headphones.
If you think about it, Overhaul doesn't really have any side effects either.
That's
Nope.
true.
At least none that I know of.
'Cause you
Mr.
can
Manga readers.
like deconstruct like your if your arm breaks, you can just deconstruct it and reconstruct it not broken.
Exactly. But on the opposite side of it, permeation, I'd also really
Oh,
like,
that's
but that
true.
has all the side
Permeation's a
effects.
good quirk.
I
but
mean,
it has
permeation's
literally
a
all the
awesome
bad stuff.
quirk. But you'd have to work so hard to be able to use your quirk properly, like Togata.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a bad quirk, but has a great user, so that's why it's good. I feel like for anyone else,
True.
he wouldn't have turned out that well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like you just sink to the center of the earth once you discover your quirk.
Daddy,
Speaking
look!
of-
I found out what my quirk is, and then he dies.
Speaking of the big three, if I could have a quirk, I would definitely want Manifest.
I feel like that's fine, but kind of boring. Like in Japan, I guess that's kind of cool because they have all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
What different foods do you eat?
You just
like,
eat a hamburger. It's just like, oh, I
Cow.
can grow udders.
wow.
Hey.
Free milk.
Yeah, there's
like,
not
you
really
love
that
the
much in
applications
America
of
that
it.
it would be useful for.
Because like, when was the last time you had octopus?
I don't like
I don't like
octopus.
octopus.
Well,
Yes.
if you had that quirk, you'd want to eat octopus.
I mean, yeah.
guess.
I don't know.
I feel like there are
feel
better
it's
things
cool.
to eat though.
Well, like, I feel like it's cool, but just like it really depends on where you are.
Creation would be a cool one if you didn't have to like be constantly eating and have to know the exact like,
Are you joking,
chemical
Josh?
stuff.
I'm constantly eating anyways.
No, I'm saying like constantly eating. Yeah, that's like
Well, because you have
for
to
it,
know
but you have to
everything
know the
too.
exact composition of it.
Like,
True. Well, no, you have to
Momo
have a
makes
basic
fucking
understanding.
She
cannons.
makes
Like, I don't know how
cannons.
that works.
How the fuck does she know what a
You think she
cannon's
could
made
make like?
of?
I'm guessing it's
She
mostly
is
steel.
rich.
Oh yeah.
What does having being rich have to do with it?
Do you think that Mina's acid, if she like got it on herself, would burn her skin?
No,
I doubt
it's
it. I
already
mean,
been
like,
shown that it doesn't.
because like her body's adapted to
That's true.
having acid.
Also, it secretes
out of her hands, what do you
everywhere.
think?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was a
she
stupid
uses it once and her
question.
hands are fucking gone.
Yeah, I feel like acid would be a kind of cool quirk.
As long as you don't have the actual pink skin. You think that's an
I
effect
just
of
thought of
acid
it.
or just like a transformation thing?
I just thought of a new quirk. Acid. You make your opponents really. It's just the wrong type of acid.
What?
Yeah, we got the joke. We
Yeah.
didn't laugh because it wasn't funny.
I think Josh didn't get it till just
No.
now.
Yeah, I got it now.
There you go.
You
Josh, you're
disappoint me,
slow.
Josh.
I am. Okay, fucking. Remember that dude who's in Deku's middle school class and his head was just wood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look like a pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Remember
how
the
the fuck is that useful?
Kid in his middle school class who just pulled out his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could do that. Only once, but I could do that.
I mean, not inaccurate.
Well, not all quirks are good. I bet. Like, I know all those kids wanted to be heroes, but you have to admit, not even half of them got into classes. I wonder what they're doing now that I think about it. That'd be a better
Also,
show.
another cool quirk would be copy, but then again, it's the same type of ditto question.
Actually,
To be fair
better.
though, you have to actually be near them.
I want Toga's quirk.
Oh!
Why do you want Toga's
Transformation,
quirk?
yeah.
Because manga spoilers.
Oh, okay.
I do want his
speaking
go.
of
I think I know why you want it.
Yeah, because it's like it's the ditto thing all
Speaking
over
of
again.
Yeah!
villains, I think I know what quirk Josh would want now.
Which one?
One for all. I mean, all for one.
Twice. Double.
Eh,
I feel like twice
And
is
Twice's
cool,
quirk
but
is
it's fine.
good,
It's not really a
but
quirky
I don't want to,
one.
like, accidentally create too many copies of myself and then not know if I'm the real one, you know?
Then
I would just
then just don't do that.
Well,
I
then
forgot
what's
what
it
movie it
useful
was.
for?
How about creating an army of Keiths? Take over school and
Well,
like.
I mean,
what's
but
an
I have
army
to
of
know
me
Keith's
going to
exact
do?
measurements, including his stick, and I don't want to know that.
I mean, I could send you all the information, but like, it's kind of, it's just like a weird thing because he could have just like wrote a number on their forehead or something. Boom, that's the
true.
solution. It's all done.
Just like fucking... Keith, you watched Gravity Falls, right?
Yeah, well,
Dude.
Yeah,
I know
you
what you're
remember
talking
the
about. I
episode
don't
where
watch
Dipper
the
copied
show.
himself with the fucking printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could've just done
Oh wait,
that.
that might get. I realize that that's probably not a good idea.
I don't think it can get demonetized if you're singing it, but like if you actually play the actual song, it can be.
I'm pretty sure you can,
I mean,
because you
Well,
know.
because how do you think
YouTube's
how do you
done
think
one like
YouTube
that.
cover works? Covers work.
Hmm. If
I was
anyone
thinking
should
about it.
answer
oh
that
yeah,
question, it should
I
be
gotta
Josh.
still fucking answer the question, my god.
I forgot you haven't answered the question.
Yeah.
But I haven't really given a solid one either, so I guess answer, and I'll tell you mine then.
Like, it's the same thing with One for All. My body wouldn't be able to handle it, but...
Because you're a twink.
Shut up.
I'm not lying, though.
I gotta look up the definition for that. 1 second. I gotta read.
Of twink.
I gotta refresh my mind.
All I can think of, what the fuck is a twink?
I've heard the word before. I've never known what it means.
Dude, don't look it up, you'll be
A
fine.
small finger-shaped sponge cake with white synthetic cream filling.
What the
Why
fuck
did
are
it
you
bring up
looking
Twinkie? What the fuck?
You're looking I was gonna say, that's Twinkie, you retard.
Oh, a gay or effeminate or young man regarded as an object. What the fuck, Keith? What is wrong with you?
Well, the thing is, I'm just saying, you have a very feminine body. Like,
He
you
does.
cosplay as Froppy before, I'm
I
sorry.
was about
I
to bring
mean,
that up.
Look, I'm not complaining.
I'm just, because I think about it, like, I've seen you do some cosplays on, like, Instagram and everything. I can never see you doing, like, a man cosplay. Like, I can never see you as Gamagori or, like, Gajeel.
Also, another quirk that I think would be really fun to have is dragon.
Dragon.
Not because it's
sorry.
super useful or anything, but I just want to turn into a fucking dragon.
I'm crying.
Why are you crying?
It's just because it's true.
I'm not even fucking offended.
Like I've told you before, I'm not into cosplay, but if I ever did, I'd do something like White Fang Lieutenant from Ruby or like
Yeah.
Gajeel, because those are big brown people. Or I guess now Gamagori. I could just never see you being like a buff dude.
Meanwhile, I'm over here just like, ah, yes, the females will do.
Because you were that
And we
girl
call
from Attack
Max
on
the
Titan.
trap of the
You were
group.
Sasha, Froppy. Look, Sasha, Froppy. I
You
can't.
did
Are you
some.
gonna do-
Did you do anything from Ruby?
Oh yeah,
But
I
yeah,
did
you
do
did
Yang.
Yang.
Oh my god, Josh.
But to be 100% fair, Yang is the most masculine of Team Ruby.
Yeah.
But it's still a female though.
Josh, you should do Annie.
Oh yeah, I did. When I went to one of my friends'
Does someone
houses,
come out, Annie, or?
She was like, "By the way, here, put on this Miku cosplay," and I was like, "Oh,
Miku?
yeah, Miku."
Fuck, that's a blue hair girl, isn't it?
Yep.
The
Yeah.
VTuber.
Yep, there you go.
And
you got it.
I looked good, and I was like, "Hell yeah, bro!"
You see, that's something you don't admit on YouTube.
Do you think
So
I
yes-
care?
You guys still doing the bunny girl costume for Halloween?
Oh my god,
Oh, Yes.
I don't know.
well, here's the thing. I kind of made a promise that if we're not out of quarantine, like, it was more of like a self thing, like, either we get out of quarantine and I'm happy, or I suffer.
Hmm.
But I didn't know we'd be doing a second lockdown.
So now you have to
So
get it.
I'm kind of worried. I feel like I still have some time, but it's not looking too good for me.
No, okay. Here's the thing: we get the bunny girl outfits, and then we like get those fucking drip jackets, but like fucking
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
we gotta get like knockoff ones so we don't spend fucking hundreds of dollars.
I mean, I'm fine spending hundreds of dollars.
Look, I don't want to spend $100 on a jacket.
It's all about the drip, man.
Fuck,
If you get a
it's the
knockoff one, you
drip
got the
life.
drop. Or the drop.
Yeah, we gotta get we gotta get the fucking drip jackets, walk around in bunny suits and drip jackets while playing a trap remix of fucking the Bunny Girl Senpai opening.
Here's the thing. If I do end up doing this, I'm gonna, like, I'll go to your house, but I'm not going outside.
You said we
I'm
were
gonna wear,
gonna
like-
go outside.
Yeah,
Keith.
you-
that was
you
part
said
of
we're
the that was part of
trick-or-treating.
the
Fine, but
deal.
I'm going to... Okay, first of all, I'll be 17 by that. No, I am 17. When this happens, I'm going to be 17. No one's gonna give a fucking 17-year-old in a bunny costume candy.
I think they will out of dedication, you know?
And on the other hand, I'm not gonna go out dick out in the costume. I'm gonna wear sweatpants, obviously.
Keith would be wearing sweatpants, and I'd probably just be like too stupid to put anything else on.
You would.
You
You'd be
would
out there
be
like
that
fucking
person.
fish leg stalking.
I'd
Fishnet
fucking
stockings.
do that. I've said too much.
Again, Nothing against cosplayers or anything, but how the fuck do you go out and like wearing that?
To conventions, it's easy because everyone else is doing it, but when my friends want to do it in public, it's so fucking stressful.
Ugh.
I'm like, oh.
I mean, when I cosplay, I'm
God.
doing things that I think look good.
Man, I do
Let's see.
things that I think look good too, and then I go out in public, and it's just anxiety.
Well,
That's what I'm
let's
saying.
see.
If I ever did anything like a cosplay, I'd be a buff dude because then
Yeah.
I'd look like, oh, the guy's just wearing muscle shirt.
It's like, I don't know.
It's funny you
Let's
brought
see,
up
cosplays I've
whatever her first
done.
name is, Miku.
Yeah.
Because I
I've
heard
done
I was on
Aang.
Instagram recently. I heard an edit, and it was like a really I didn't. What the video was, I didn't care about, but I really liked the beat and the piano in the background. Like, I think I'm gonna learn that. So I Spotified the song, and it's like a fucking Hatsume Miku thing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
really
God.
weird. But
Oh
like,
wait, crap!
I like
Miku's
the
your last name.
I like the
Yeah.
song or whatever, but I
Did you
don't
not
want to
know
learn
that?
it now
No,
because if
I
I
do,
play
I
that, I'm saying I
I
want
like
to
how
learn
I'm
it.
kind of
I
ignoring
can't.
Keith.
You want to learn it?
Yeah, that's why I stopped talking.
I'm sorry, Keith. I was
You're good.
busy making fun of Josh.
Yeah, I get it. Anyway, I was just saying I want to learn it, but at the same time, if I do learn it, what if someone hears was like, "What the fuck? That guy lets Mick, whatever, fucking Hatsume Miku." I can't say her name right. But yeah, it's a dilemma for sure.
I don't
Um,
think Keith's just embraced the degeneracy yet. That's what I've done.
I know, of course I haven't. I still have some self-respect.
Oh, I've never had self-respect. Let me tell you.
Let's see, for anime conventions, as I
Adding on to that,
shift gears.
I've literally watched more anime in like the last 6 months than I have like my whole life. And it's so weird because my whole life I've been watching shonen because that's the cool thing to me. Since quarantine started, the most recent like shonen I've seen is Black Clover, which I still need to get caught up on because I'm only halfway through the anime. I'm caught up on the manga, but I've been reading like so much fucking slice of life shit.
It's because the slice
like,
of life shit
romance
is
and
wholesome as fuck, and I need that
Yeah,
in my
but it's
life.
like I don't want to read it because it's like
It's
I'm just-
wholesome, but it
okay,
hurts
there's
your
nothing
heart.
wrong with it. It's fine. I understand. Like if you like it, that's 100% fine. But I don't know how I went from watching like My Hero, Fairy Tail, Black Clover to fucking Bunny Girl Senpai. You're lying, April.
No, I get that.
Fucking High School of the Elite. I just have so much shit in my Funimation list.
You want
And
want
after looking
something.
through it-
You want something that's a little different. You might as well go watch High School DxD or something.
No.
I
Or
tried
interspecies
episode
reviewers.
1. That was some weird shit because I literally I heard so much bad stuff about it. Like everyone was like, "Oh, there's so much plot in it." Plot in quotation marks. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so like must be a bunch of fan service." I went on Funimation, watched episode 1. I'm like, those were titties.
I still
This is
I haven't
100%.
seen it yet, but I've been.
You should change
planning on
that, Josh.
No, Josh, listen to me. Don't watch
Do.
it.
Why?
Do.
I know how your
Do
I know how
watch
your
it.
parents are. Don't watch it.
They've
Do
gotten
watch
to the
it.
point where they just don't care.
Do watch it.
They're like, whatever makes you happy, and I'm like, you guys are disappointed, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at my 3 most current anime I've watched. Okay, do you want the top 6? None of them are shonen.
What are they?
What happened to me? I'm a disgrace.
Keith, what are
You've
they?
gotten more depressed through quarantine.
What are they?
Yeah.
Gamers. That's one. Classroom of the Elite. Uzaki Wants to Hang Out. Love is War.
Mhm.
High School DxD. And then, oh, hold on, I accidentally started watching Love is War again. Guilty Crown. And Dragon Maid.
Gotcha. Dragon Maid is
What
one of my
happened to
favorite
me?
Slice of life animes, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty fun. It's fun.
I'm excited for
I wanna
season
do
2. It's getting released in July.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm like, Pog.
Oh, speaking of releases, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
There, some of the set photos released.
Mhm.
It takes place in the Christmas time,
What?
which is weird because the second one ended right after like the beginning of summer. So what do you
Uh-huh.
think happened during all that time?
Running away from
Yeah,
the
did I-
police.
I don't know,
Did I
because like
tell
let me think, summer. Yeah, that's like fucking 9 months. Oh no, Zendaya got pregnant.
Oh God!
I don't
I'm
believe
sorry,
you.
what were you saying, Gabe?
What are you saying?
No,
I was gonna say, did I tell you guys that time I got pulled in to the school office for a threat evaluation with a
No.
possible expulsion? Oh.
No.
Oh. So in German class, right?
I Wolkenstein.
After the time I went with my uncle to shoot some guns,
Hmm.
like a nerd.
Yeah.
I just been realizing I've been coloring in the wrong color, and that pisses me off. I'm explaining it, right?
Mhm.
And at one point, I make a fake gun. I make a fake finger gun, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
And I think
Understand.
nothing of it. But one day, I get called into the office for a threat evaluation about how I've been talking about guns in school and how I possibly will shoot up this school.
Well,
And
to
this
be
isn't a
100%
joke.
fair,
This
you
isn't.
are a short white kid.
I hate you.
You are the number one, like, most likely.
Fucking.
Anyway,
Either way.
go ahead.
So it's
Continue.
this whole serious conversation, right? And at one point, one of the counters like, Gabe, can you remake the the gun you made, right?
Yeah.
So with confusion on my face, they asked me to reenact what I did. Confusion on my face, put up finger guns, and went pew pew. Half the room went breaking down, and that was the end of it. And it
That's
was great because I figured out who did it, and I didn't say anything to them, but I did give them a glare, and they
Who
got
was it?
very upset.
who?
Fucking Evan?
Oh my
His
God!
name
Oh
is?
my God! I hate Benton.
Evan.
What?
Evan Benton.
Evan. Maybe? No, wait. Isn't Benton the one with the long hair?
He's the one on the baseball team.
Then yes, that one. I thought you were talking about the
No.
emo one in Miss Marcel's class.
Yeah, we used to
Speaking
be
of
really
which,
good
I did
friends.
not
He's
like
such
her.
a fucking
Class.
douchebag now.
What did you say, Keith?
I said I hated Miss Marcel's class.
Same!
She sucked.
I thought we were about to have an argument about if she was good or not. No, she was just a dick. Not
Okay.
to mention was I think a Trump supporter, which was funny.
Oh yeah, definitely was. Here's the thing. I was in her. What class did you have her for?
What were the two? It wasn't the book one. I didn't have that till sophomore. What was the
Something about like something with a C. Current.
It's the one where it's current events. It
Yeah,
was
that,
called something
whatever.
else.
Whatever that class was. I forgot what it's called, but I had her for that. So
Uh-huh.
every day, not every day, but like once a week, I think on Monday, she would make us do those stupid fucking logs about
Oh,
like what's
yeah.
going on in the world. And
Yep.
so it was me. I'm not gonna say names, but it was me, another black guy, then 3 white girls, and I feel like she would always try to make like police brutality stuff like into our conversations, and it was weird as hell because like I heard her talk about the other classes. She would be talking about stuff like new like a new possible cure to cancer, and like they're making in Africa or whatever. And those classes didn't have many black people, but like our class was so small, and like it was just really weird. Like I felt like she was I don't really know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
yes. She's
Did
just
you
a
know
weird fucking
the
teacher.
freshman James?
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah. So they were in my class, right?
Mhm.
And they would always have problems with Miss Marcel, because she
Mhm.
was always like being mean and just borderline bullying this kid, right?
Mhm.
So I went and I became the one that would have to be able to calm them down and help them through the class. And Miss Marcel got pissed at me when I'd calm them down sometimes. Like, they need to figure out how to do things themselves. And mind you, this is in a class full of kids who don't function the same way as a lot of other kids. So, you know. In essence, what I'm saying is, she's a bitch.
There was this one time
And
I
Josh
remember
over here, I hope you never have to deal with her.
He probably won't. He's not smart enough to be in her class. I remember one time, she brought her kid in.
What
Something
a
about, like, she had
backhanded comment.
No, I was trying to be backhanded. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a comment.
Also,
she brought her kid in. Something
Her
about,
kid's
like,
actually really nice.
yeah, I have no problem with her kid, but, like, she brought him in because it was, like, she had to take him to, like, a parent-teacher conference in, like, 4th period or whatever. And I was in her
Yeah.
1st period. I was there every day.
Uh-huh.
So, her kid was just kind of sitting there looking all sad. So I'm like, hey, I have a Switch. You can play some Smash Bros. Or some Pokemon. That's pretty much all I had at the time. And, like, so he started playing Smash Bros. I gave him to her, and she's like, thank you for doing that. 1st period, you know, it's shorter than all the other ones. I was getting ready to go to class, and I said, alright, can I have that back? And she asked me to leave my Switch with the kid for the whole day. And it's like...
No.
Exactly, like, I wanted to because the kid was such a nice kid, but, like, no, that's my fucking Switch. I'm not leaving that, like, out of my sight.
Also, speaking of her kid, him and I became fast friends because I knew how to draw dinosaurs and he liked dinosaurs.
Are you sure it's not because you guys are the same height?
You're being very rude today, Keith.
I'm sorry I point out the truth.
Considering he was at waist height for me, I suggest you shut up.
I doubt it, because he was about waist height for me.
Well, you're wrong. He wasn't.
No, because he
The
was
kid
sitting
was
down.
tiny.
No, that's the point. He was short, but he was like... He was about your height.
No, he wasn't.
He definitely was.
I think you're getting things mixed up, Keith.
To be fair, everyone is short to me, but you and him are, in my head, I remember being about the same height.
Well, there you go. In
'Cause
your
I was able
head,
to put-
in your
I put my
fucked
head,
up
I put my
brain,
arm
Keith.
on his head, and that's like, and I had to go lower than I normally have to do, because, like, you know, you have to raise your arm a bit. I had to go about, maybe to where my belly button is for my arm. I've done the same to you, and I'll admit, maybe it's like maybe 2 or 3 inches taller, but it's not that much taller.
You are talking about a 7-year-old kid.
Yes,
I am a
and
You
you're
were
a
decade
short
older
as
than that
fuck
child.
when we left school.
and you're a decade behind in development.
Okay, no. Josh? This kid was like maybe 3'3". At school,
No,
in
she was
freshman
not
year, I got
3'3".
in at 5 foot. There is no way him and I
You
were
were-
anywhere near
Josh,
the same height.
No,
you know how sensitive he is about his height. He's hiding. He is lying about
Gabe,
this.
I thought you were like
No,
4
I'm not.
foot something.
Yeah,
No,
he is
see,
around
at
4
ninth
something.
grade,
Like,
I
I know you're 5'3"
I hit
now.
5 feet. No, at 9th grade, I hit 5 foot.
Huh.
I know
Oh,
because I
baby's
had a
first
big
5
fucking
foot.
celebration. Oh, shut up, Keith.
I don't even remember when I hit 5
I think I was in 5 foot when I was in like elementary school.
You were.
Eat a dick.
Definitely. I remember in kindergarten I was the size of like 3rd grader.
I remember, like, one of the first times my mom met you, she was like, wait, are you in elementary school? And you're like, yeah. And she was like, oh my god.
I remember
Oh my god.
2nd grade. I'm not sure. I know
Oh,
you were
Lord,
in
he
this
can-
classroom.
Uh-huh.
I remember my dad came to pick me up one day, and like his head was touching the top of the door, and every kid's like, "Oh my fucking god, it's a giant!" I'm like, "Damn straight." Except, you know, I was 7, so I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
when did you learn
know
like?
it.
When did you learn curse words? Like, how old were you?
I mean,
8.
I heard them since I was fucking, like, in elementary school, because my uncle would always fuck around with us, and he would be like, okay, say fuck, and my mom would be like, no. But
You,
It's- yeah.
anyways. Fuck.
I actually started
'Cause it's
saying
like-
them in middle school.
Yeah, because I feel like everyone
middle
knows
school.
curse words when they're kids, but it's like you don't use them because you don't really like understand how to
Yeah.
use them well.
Mhm.
So it'll be just like,
I can tell you what
fucking rat.
my cousin's first word was fuck.
I don't know any first
And
words.
it's like the proudest moment of my father because he helped nurture that.
Nice.
He just whispers in his ear while he's asleep. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Fuck.
That's kind of sus.
I'm kind of sad. I'm the youngest
mean-
of my family, so I'm never gonna have like a little sibling to do stuff like that with.
You want to hear a funny story my mom told me?
What?
So one night, my mom had a dream while holding me, right? She had a dream of holding me, and this guy ran up and tried to steal me. So she was fighting for me, and eventually bit the dude. And she wakes up and she's like, "Wait, what the fuck did I bite?" She looks over at me, and I have a bite mark on my cheek.
Oh,
She bit
I
the
thought-
baby while
I
she was
figured you were gonna.
sleeping.
I thought you were gonna say something like she dropped you off the bed trying to run from the guy.
No, I got bit as a baby.
damn. I remember Mom said that I almost got taken by a dude. They just like took the shopping cart away that my mom had me in,
Ha,
and I
lame.
was just like, what?
Why didn't you fight back, you fucking loser?
I
Yeah,
was
loser.
fucking like 2.
Get good,
When I was
bro.
2, I could bench press 3 times my weight. Get
My
good, scrub.
my memory didn't even start developing then, Keith. What the fuck?
You're like, oh wow, cool, new friends.
Ooh, who's this? Who's this man?
I don't really have any baby memories, but I do remember one time my mom was telling me the story of how I was laying on a couch, and it was the couch was solid black and fuzzy, and I was wearing a white onesie, so it wasn't really that hard to tell where I was.
Mhm.
But I rolled off the couch, and it wasn't that tall, about 2 feet off the ground. She said I literally was crying for a minute. I just stopped out of nowhere, stood up, and laid back down just to do it again.
Keith's been a Chad ever since he was a fucking kid.
It's like, ooh, that's how I
Another thing my
discovered
mom
I'm into
told me is
fucking
that when my brother was born,
dropping
I
myself.
almost like hit his head off with a fucking vacuum.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I don't
What's
remember
your-
it, but my mom said I did it.
What's your earliest
my
memory?
Me?
Either of you.
I don't remember.
You have to remember something, dumbass.
Do you see?
I know I have memories of it, but I just can't go that far deep into it.
Yeah, it's kind of just one of those things that just pops up every once in a while.
Yeah.
You don't. There's nothing that you remember while you were young.
I mean, I remember going to the zoo.
There you go. That's something.
I remember having to do speech therapy in preschool.
I keep forgetting that you went to speech therapy.
I remember dodgeball. That was the shit.
I hate you.
I remember my teacher put on what was that show? Fetch with Ralph Ruffman back in I guess daycare. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember a bunch of daycare. I remember my mom wouldn't she wouldn't pick me up till 5, even though class got out around like noon.
I remember that in elementary school during one of the Christmas parties, this girl had to be taken out of the class because she had lice.
I miss like weird fucking kids back in daycare.
Yeah.
There was always those weird ones. They were just so fun to mess with.
True.
I was that
I
weird one.
remember. I just got like one of those core memories from what's it called? Inside Out. In my daycare, we used to have this teddy bear. It wasn't like a big one, but it was like big enough to like for a preschooler to have like hold in both their hands.
Mhm.
And it would go to different people like over the weekend, and you got to pick like a little costume with it. You put in the costume, take it home for the weekend, bring it back on on Monday. And I was going up to Chama, you know where that is in northern New Mexico.
No.
Mhm.
So I was going there, so my teacher's like, "Here, you can take it for the week." I'm like, "Awesome." So we got my dad's truck and we were heading there, and as we were like middle of the night, we hit a skunk, and those things like whatever they spray, that like sticks very well into fabrics. So even though it was sprayed in like on Friday night, when I returned the bear, the costume and the bear still reeked, even though it had been like 3 days. And like my teacher said she had to wash it like 5 times to get it out, like the smell out of both things.
Ew.
Damn.
That's probably my earliest memory.
I remember there's one thing when my brother was in not middle school, in elementary school. Fuck, I can't speak. When my brother was
Middle,
in
elementary, high school,
preschool,
college. Fucking.
they had show and tell, and everybody bullied him for like having the same thing as everybody else. And I remember wanting
What
to
was it?
slaughter an entire classroom in 3rd grade.
Pulling Anakin.
Let me tell you, I'm a violent person when I need to be.
You don't seem very violent, Josh.
You seem like the kind of guy that, like, if someone hits your brother, you'd, like, laugh along with them so they don't hit you.
Yeah, that sounds like you, Josh.
I mean, it depends on how hard.
How hard?
Like, Keith, if
Your
you
He
brother
bitch
got-
slaps your brother, what do you do?
Huh?
He bitch slaps him, what do you do?
I don't know. I've never been in that
Like some
situation.
guy just walk, the same guy that tried to kidnap you just walks up to your brother in Walmart and bitch slaps him.
Josh, this entire thing is called hypotheticals, and you're like, I don't know.
I've never been in the situation, dude. What am I
That's the whole point
supposed
of
to
a
do?
hypothetical. The point about hypotheticals is to like understand what you would do in a situation.
I don't know. Probably yell at him.
Now, what if Keith bitch slapped your brother?
Yeah. What if when I go to your house next time I just slap him?
I'd laugh for a
What are
second,
you going
then
to
I'd
do
yell
then?
at you.
You wouldn't yell at me, bitch.
Yes, I would. Fuck you.
No, you wouldn't.
Maybe if you got rid of that yo-yo ass haircut you got on and got some bitches on your
Wow,
dick.
how do you mess up the meme?
Shut
so
the
quick
fuck
and
up.
quick?
Shut the fuck up.
Yellow Lola, haircut.
Oh, gente,
Fucking goofy ass
cochina, boy.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if my mic caught it, but I just called him a goofy ass nig, but I can almost finish the sentence. I'm like, no, can't say that on YouTube.
You're black. People wouldn't
I
understand.
can, but I feel like I still don't want to say it.
Makes sense.
I think now that it's my turn finally, the oldest memory I've had is, and I've confirmed this with my mother, is when my mother and I were on a beach, apparently somewhere in Virginia, and I just remember watching the waves and then a big wave coming up, and I remember looking around in the water as it enveloped me. And they told my mom about this, and my mom tells me, oh, they remember this time because it's the time the or whatever body of water almost took me away. They almost lost me in the wave.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's deja vu or if we recorded it, but I definitely remember you telling me at least part of the story before.
I think I've told that story before.
I haven't heard it.
Well, I've definitely heard it, but I don't remember if we recorded it.
Who knows? You want to go through the 60 plus
54.
hours? Yes, but each or
That's-
from
55
1 hour.
including this.
That seems high. I feel like we haven't made that many videos.
Yeah.
I think like, my head we're still on like 20.
That's me
Please
trying
stop,
to
that
explain
hurts.
things.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
it's
Josh,
very
what the
high
fuck was
pitched
that?
and it hurt.
It was a meme.
Ow. Jeez.
No, that's a portable ear damage.
Yeah.
Tinnitus in a bottle.
I'm pretty sure I probably damage people's ears. What the fuck? I don't know.
Hey, we should
You know-
spam Max again.
Kind of a weird time
That's
to
funny.
like bring all this up. But I don't think like out of my 5 senses, I feel like my sense of touch is the strongest. Since the rest of the 4 are just fucked up beyond repair. It's because let me talk about my eyes. When I was a kid, I used to fake wear my mom's glasses, so obviously my eyes got fucked up.
Yeah.
My smell. I literally have like, let's say a normal sense of smell is a 5. I have a 1.5. Like the only way I can smell stuff is it's literally like touching my nose. My taste, I guess my taste is fine. My hearing, I'm partially deaf in one ear.
Wait, really?
Dude, I think we have time for this story. I was in kindergarten and we got to make.
How much are we at, Josh?
We're at 50 minutes.
Let's go for an hour. This won't be too long of a story. So basically, I was in kindergarten, and you know those little plastic jewels where it's like you peel off the sticker in the back so they're like stick to paper.
Oh yeah.
I got one of those in my ear.
Oh
How
no.
the
Okay, let me
fuck?
rephrase that. I put one of those in my ear.
Why?
And I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny because it was ear sized.
You wanted to play Bejeweled on a whole nother level.
Pretty much. So anyway, and it's in my right ear, by the way. Just I want to clear that up.
Mhm.
So I got it in, and then it got out of my finger range. So I figured, what's the best thing I can do? I know, I'll try to pull it out with my. So when I try to pull it out, I pushed it deeper in until I literally felt it rubbing against my eardrum.
Ugh.
Oh,
So-
that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, so I stopped after that because I was like, probably one of the worst pains I've ever felt, at least in my head. So I told my teacher. She called my mom. And my mom scheduled like a special doctor where it's like they do work on ears. I don't know what the word for it is. So
Ear surgeon.
it wasn't surgeon. They had like these special kinds of like tweezers where they're like, well, they literally had to push parts of my ear out of the way, like
Ugh.
when you're doing mouth
Ew.
surgery. Yeah, so it was, and I was a child, so it was really fucking weird. Anyway, so like they had to move all the stuff around. They got it out, but it like been scraping against my eardrum for like, and this was like 2 days after it happened, so it's been in there for a while. So they took it out, and they're like, all right, it looks like your eardrum isn't too damaged, but you might have some hearing damage. I'm like, all right, whatever, that's fine. Then they put me in a black room with headphones. They're like, we're gonna test how well your hearing is. And like they kept on like doing these beeps, like press the button when you hear a beep, and they'd alternate between ears. And like I heard it in the right ear, but it was very faint. It was like it was kind of like if someone yells your name across like a hallway versus like if they're right next to you. And like they were telling my mom after I'm done, they're like, yeah, he has hearing damage in that ear. They're like, what, can you fix it? They're like, time might help. Odds are probably not.
Well, I think the lesson for all our viewers is not to stick shit up your ear.
I stuck a
That is-
Smartie up my nose.
That is
You
probably
what?
the best advice I can give anyone. Don't stick shit in your ears
Yeah.
and noses.
Also, don't stick shit in your nose because I got a Smartie in my. I was like, ooh, what if I put this Smartie in my nose? So I put the Smartie in my nose, and then I tried to get it out, but I shoved it all like so far up my nose I couldn't fucking breathe.
How do you get it out?
I don't know. My dad did
Didn't.
something. I think he
It's still
got
up
like.
there today.
I'm pretty sure
There's
he,
like a-
because I was trying to like pull it out from inside. You know, a
Inside.
stupid thing to do when you could just pinch your nose to push it down.
Yeah,
So
I was
my
thinking,
dad just
why didn't you push on one
he
of your
just
nostrils
pinched
and
he
just
just
blow?
pinched my nose and it fell out and I was like, oh, and then I ate it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
God. Ah. That's the second close I've come to throwing up on this. Why?
I don't know. I was a stupid kid.
How?
You know how your smell is linked to your taste, where it's like they're like those
Yeah.
those holes on the top of your roof of the mouth that links to smell. I honestly thought your story was gonna go. You pushed it all the way through, and it came out into your mouth.
Oh no.
That would have been a story to say, at least.
I don't even know where those holes are.
I know they're like microscopic. Like,
Then
they
how
are
do people get
small.
noodles through it?
I'm sorry. What the fuck did you just say?
I've seen someone snort a noodle up their nose into their mouth.
Because they expand.
Okay,
Oh,
can we
Like
not?
all other fleshy
This is
parts of
getting
your
really
body.
gross.
makes sense.
Fun fact: raccoons can crawl through anything 4 inches wide, and the human asshole
Oh
can
my
extend
god,
to
I've
8
heard
inches.
this story too many times.
Keith, no.
So you can have at least 2
Keith!
raccoons.
Keith!
2.
Keith! How did they find this out? How the fuck did they find this out? Who put 2 raccoons in their ass?
Well, I don't think they've actually done it, but it is scientifically, technically, it's possible.
Someone's gotta have done it. There are some weird people. There are 7 billion people in the world. At least one
Matt
person
shows
has
up
had
right
to do
then,
it.
like, "Hey, heard you talking about me."
There's just one person just like, huh, I wonder if I could shove this raccoon up my ass.
It's got to have
Well,
happened.
you'd
at
probably
least
have to do it with a dead one, wouldn't you?
It's
Well,
like
I think the whole point is that they crawl through
Yeah.
anything 4 inches.
it's
If
like
they're
it's
dead,
like
they're
the
just kind of
phrase
dead
"anything's
meat.
a dildo if you're brave enough."
Not anything. You ever seen a battleship? Those things are giant.
I mean, if you're brave enough.
No, I think that's impossible. Like a TV, that's impossible. Right?
Probably.
Oh God, tell me I'm right, please.
Tell you right
Oh
about what?
God, it's so much. Oh, I
About
don't
a
want to
TV?
think about that.
Me neither anymore.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because it
that
has
concludes
corners.
the-
There are corners.
what?
Because a TV has corners.
Yeah.
Why? What did I miss? I kind of zoned out, and now something has gone terribly wrong.
What about a bed?
That reminds me of a Salmonella quote. Salmonella, I think I've told you about him before.
Yeah.
He's the YouTuber. He said, if your pussy has corners, try taking the tampons out the box first. That just reminded me of that. I don't know why I did, but it did.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
You're here too. You're a Ness main. You're worse than all of us.
I'm not a Ness main.
You were
I'm
a
sorry,
Ness
Mr.
main.
Bowser main.
I was a Ness main.
And now you're a Bowser
right.
main.
That's even
Not-
worse.
Okay, he's one of my mains.
I mean,
also,
I don't think that's
at least
worse.
I have a
'cause
main,
you
and
can't
I don't
Who
play
doesn't have a main?
fucking
fire with
ranged
Bowser.
character as a main. I don't play
That is
fucking
true, Josh. You
Samus
do play
or Link.
Samus. Okay,
Excuse
first of
me,
all,
what?
Link is a secondary. He is nowhere near my main. I picked him up over quarantine. You cannot call
Still
that
one
someone's
of your
main.
mains.
Well, you started
A
playing.
second-
You decided that you were gonna main him right before quarantine started when you did that.
It was a combo. I figured I might be good with him. I couldn't call that a main. And
That's
there's a
true.
difference between my Link and my Cloud. My Cloud is perfected. My Link is decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't come at me with any of that shit. So it's like, oh, I'm pretty decent at a fucking banjo. Oh, is that your main now? You spamming Wonder Wings? Is that what you do now? You little pussy?
Here.
I have a
Wonder
friend who just
Wolf.
spams all 5 Wonder
Fuck.
Wings at the beginning of the battle, and it's so fucking funny.
I
Cause then, they're like,
spam them at the end.
then they're like, "Whoa, what happened to my Wonder Wings?" And I'm like, "Bitch, are you fucking kidding me?"
I normally just hit them with like a down air like 3 times, then just
Well, the
spam
feet
Wonder
in the
Wing.
battle of the
Gotcha.
fan Star Fox. Here's Wonder Wolf.
I don't understand how people play Fox.
Me neither.
They're jittery as fuck. Have
All
you
those
wa-
ADHD
I want
kids stealing Fox.
go watch people play Tournament Fox, and then watch their controller. That's the best part of it.
Alright.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that, but I'll take your word on. Oh, there's one last thing I wanted to talk about before we end this.
Alright.
Y'all see the Grubhub thing?
The Grubhub app?
No.
No. Not
Oh
the
no,
Grubhub
yeah,
app,
how they
that's
were like, "You
garbage.
think you can do
They're
better
like,
than
you
us?
think you
Fucking
can make a
prove it."
better one than us? How about you make it?
So how fucking prove it? I'm like,
Because like, there has to be someone's gonna make a better one. It's kind of hard to make a worse one. but
Yeah.
still, like, I'm starting to think this was Grubhub's plan from the beginning.
it's either that was their plan or they're just being extremely petty.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you think you guys can make? It's like, we don't like this movie. Oh, well, it puts a filmmaker shit. I don't know. I'm not good with movies, but you don't understand what I'm saying. It's like they're being bitches.
Yeah. Like if
Speaking of bitches, Gabe.
I understand, like
What?
I have no segue. Continue, Josh.
I understand not liking a movie or a commercial, but it's fucking stupid for the people who made it to just be like, do better than us. Just
Kind of like the guy who
fucking
makes
do
Fast and Furious being like, oh, you think our movies are unrealistic? How about you do a car chase?
it. Yeah,
That might have been a bad example, but you get the point.
yeah, I get it.
I know there was something else I was going to bring up. Oh, yeah. As you might know, I'm re-picking up instruments. We should start a band.
No thanks.
Come on, you could be you could play guitar. Josh can be on
Just-
drums.
Just because I have a guitar doesn't mean I
could
want to
try
learn
picking up
guitar.
drums again.
But can I just say, I've learned something about instruments.
What?
I have no problem if you know an instrument. In fact, power to you if you have enough skill to learn. But we have to admit, there are some, like, there are instruments, like, they have stigmas to them. Like, if you play guitar, you are a Chad. any kind of guitar, acoustic, electric, whatever, bass, you are awesome. If you play some shit like a piano, you are a like you yourself. You
Bitch.
might not be a beta male, but just the energy coming off the piano is beta male energy.
Actually,
learned
you know
that
what?
recently.
There's one instrument I want to learn,
What?
and it's
Saxophone?
not a conventional one. No, it's called a
Automaton.
hurdy-gurdy, and it's one of my
The
favorite
fuck is
instruments.
a hurdy-gurdy?
It
Look
sounds
it
like
up.
it sounds like a slut
here,
from
I'm
the
gonna-
1800s.
It sounds like the fucking Swedish chef trying to pronounce something.
I'm going to
Sounds like
put one
another
of
word
the
for a
songs
Victorian prostitute.
put on a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, I've seen these before, actually.
I probably
Yeah,
have
they're
seen one.
not-
I just the name sounds stupid.
Yeah, I'm putting one of the. Yeet.
Like I've only met one piano player that I respect in my life who doesn't give off like. Again, it's hard to explain. They themselves don't give off this energy, but the fact that they're playing the instrument does. Like he could be the chillest
what
dude
energy
ever.
does that? What energy does that instrument give off?
I'm a virgin who wants to be unique.
Sounds accurate.
I mean, I still love
Like
it.
maybe one day I'll make like a list and we could talk about it like in the thing. But like certain, yep, you can't. I'm not wrong, am I? Like, do you guys disagree with me? Certain
No, yeah, I
instruments,
get you. What do you think drums give off?
like a kind of like a Kyle energy, I guess. Not like a bad energy, but it's like, yeah, you know, I drink a Monster Energy drink. I have so much pent up energy, I have to play the drums.
What did I miss?
Like, am I wrong or?
I mean, not really.
And like, tell me you've seen a piano player that like can play something cool. Like, what does every piano player fucking play? They play Mozart, or they do like a remix of a good song, but it sounds worse on piano.
So, question: Are we lumping keyboard players on piano players, or are those different?
Keyboard players are wannabe piano players, but they're better, in my opinion.
All right.
Because the keyboard,
When the
can
wannabes are
change
better
those
than the
shits up.
actual players.
you can change it to be like cool.
There's
Like,
a,
you're playing a
there's
full
a
grand
keyboard.
piano. That's some
There's
bullshit
a
if you
keyboard
ask me.
I've seen that has a option for gunshots.
Oh, that sounds cool. See, like you cannot tell me that's cooler. I mean, that's less cool than
So you just like the
For
longer
release.
you hold down the key, it just keeps shooting. So it's like
So, question: What energy does the saxoboom give off?
Saxoboom.
absolute chat.
I have no idea what that
You're
is.
getting bitches every
Sounds like a
day.
saxophone.
I think
Okay.
Jack Black.
Oh wait,
did.
oh that's the thing, Jack Black. Oh yeah, that's definitely Chad energy. But that might just be Jack Black like in the instrument.
True.
Actually, there's another person who plays it, which is Tenacious D, whoever the fuck that is.
Are those the people that made like the do 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 do
Initial
do?
D.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm dumb.
Idiot.
But yeah, like again, that's hard to explain. People themselves, they're probably like not every drum player is Kyle, but like just by playing it, they give off that energy only when they play it. Like, am I wrong about this, or
No,
do you
you're
guys
not
agree
wrong
with
about
me?
it.
Oh, well, let's just say melodica people, absolute fucking chads. They are the coolest people I've ever met.
This is just because you play a melodica, Keith, isn't it?
It's because I own a melodica, yes. Which, if you think about it, a melodica is kind of like a baby keyboard. I
Yeah.
think that's why they're so cool. Man, I think I might have cracked this code. Like, I'll make a list later, and like we'll talk about it next time we record. See if my assumptions are correct. But here's a tip to anyone like that: if you want to pick up an instrument, again, just the fact you're doing it, that's cool. Don't play piano. Play something cool. Play guitar. Play drums. No one wants to date a piano player.
Okay, what about violin?
Just take Your Lie in April, for example. Wait, that's not a good example.
Wait a minute, that's not a good. Well, if you think about it. Well, thanks for listening, guys. This is a Lunch Break Podcast. Remember to like and subscribe. signing out. Is that?
Yeah, that's good.
Please, I need the cash.
I'll,
They took my sister.
we'll give you your sister. Fuck you. We'll give you your sister back.
No. They said we need to hit 50,000 by the end of this week, or they'll kill her.
Oh Jesus,
No, wait. The boss said that.
Josh.
Boss, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, who's the boss? Is that Max?
Are you guys involved?
No.
Well.
No.
Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.